Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who, this is the Wilderness Years, and this is Downtime. Now, Downtime is something I have seen before, but I did watch this a very long time ago and only ever the once. So in terms of the plot or the storyline, I could not tell you a thing about it. This was sent to me by a subscriber with another Wilderness Years production that I'll probably watch at some point as well. And I believe these guys who made this made another Doctor Who Wilderness Years video called Wartime. So I'm currently trying to find that because it's proving quite difficult to find that. This, I remember having Elizabeth Sladen and Nicholas Courtney in it, but I don't remember Deborah Watling being in this at all, and I only knew she was in it because of the front of the DVD. So be interesting to see who she's portraying, because it wouldn't really make sense if she was Victoria. So that's going to be an interesting thing to see. But it's nice to see that, you know, these people have came back and they are involved in these types of productions. It's quite nice. I am going to get straight on into this. Let's go. Oh, didn't think we'd go anywhere as interesting as here.
Victoria.
How was that possible?
What do you seek?
It's me, Victoria Waterfield.
How does this even work?
Victoria.
The great wheel turns.
What kind of hat's
I've
that?
been here once before.
A long, long time ago.
I thought
the
he was wearing
monastery was in
sunglasses.
great danger. What has happened here?
Turn back now.
Yeah, just ignore the voice and
My
leave.
father died far away, but I can hear his voice in my thoughts. He's called me all this way.
Turn away, Victoria.
Why do
I would
you
listen to
never
this guy.
Release me.
I know he's here. They said you were dead, but
I like
in
that
the
shot.
dreams.
Victoria.
Father!
The dreams.
Find me the locust.
Why has he got a brew? Victoria mentioned dreams. Is this a dream? Oh God. Are these like, I guess they're memories, right? Oh, that was a cool transition.
And it's a mega morning to all you slickers out there. You're jacked into NUU, the ones who share, bringing you our daily show on National FM radio. I'm Anthony, and this is where the jazzy bright day starts. A new world coming soon, the way it always will be.
I don't like the hats.
666 416.
Oh,
Meantime, it can be a mean time out there, so
Good morning. Today is Thursday, 14 September 1995. Please insert your identity code.
does he have one? Hacker?
Welcome to New World. Have the best one yet.
How can I help you? Sarah Jones Smith, Metropolitan Magazine. I have an
I always put her in
appointment
the
to see
worst
Vice
clothes.
I am expected.
At 11 o'clock.
Would you like
What
to take
time
a
is it?
seat?
Oh,
I'm afraid we've wasted your time, Miss Smith.
You already knew. New World has the solution.
That's our motto.
If you've got such high-flying sources, why employ me?
There is one name missing from your list.
who?
Not to my knowledge.
But much to ours.
Lethbridge Stewart. What do they want old Stewpot for?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just a journalist.
With no official records of Lethbridge Stewart, one could easily
aren't there
imagine
any
he was
records?
dead.
UNIT looks after its own.
What's this brigadier supposed to have done?
He has committed a great crime, but there are other ways of seeking him.
Victoria Waterfield.
Oh!
That's you on the list, isn't it, at the London event? Oh, you must have been really young.
Considering I was born over 140 years ago.
Peanuts. I used to know someone who... Oh, never mind. Oh, sorry, I mean,
I love this.
You don't look a day over.
I don't feel a day over.
Flying the locust. Flying the locust. Flying the locust.
It's me, Dad. I'm sorry, I know it's been a long time. It'll be a shock and all that, but can I see you? Soon, please, Dad.
Greyhound is asked to call trap 6. I repeat, Greyhound is to call trap 6.
Oh, shit.
Monday, 10:05 a.m.
Sunday. Nonsense. No one sleeps for 3 days.
I wish I could.
Brendan School. Brendan School.
Oh, they put him. I'd be a bit worried if you just kept falling asleep.
Gridlock out there? Is it Friday the 13th and they didn't tell us? Stay at home, give us a call. 0135 666 416.
He makes a really good radio person.
It's Danny. Hi, Daniel. What's your problem?
Anthony, it's me. I'm still alive. Listen.
Danny, you idiot.
It's already
What's
coming
happening?
for me, but it wants all of us. You've got
I knew
to
you'd
warn-
get caught. Where are you? Danny, you've got to get help before we...
Where's he gone?
Danny!
I'd get out of there. He's so charming, isn't he? Look at him.
Right, if you'd like to go through to the lounge, Brigadier, you'll find Captain Cavendish already waiting for you.
What about all the people that disappear, eh? Danny was right. New World doesn't give a toss for you.
Could he not get out?
Something's coming. Victoria Waterfield will tell you. She'll tell you.
Oh, Jesus.
It'll finish everything.
Someone's been hacking into security files in Geneva.
My files, I take it.
Yes, well, the
New
MOD were
World.
never very forthcoming about dealings with UNIT. Besides, we need more personal details.
We?
Are you sure you won't join me, Brigadier?
Oh.
Quite sure.
You must have picked up the odd souvenir in your time.
Well, it's been good to talk to you, Cavendish.
I love
but
how
have
much
another
he's been in
appointment.
this.
So soon? I was concerned, Brigadier.
So was I.
So you should be.
Blood and thunder, Captain. Now back off. I'm leaving.
Oh, shit.
Get after him.
Chancellor. Welcome home, Professor Travers.
Are you one of these chilly characters, too?
New World's a front to bring the intelligence back through. An evil spirit that got bound to the Earth.
I mean, who do I call first, police or psychiatrist?
Trust no one.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Hinton? Not even my people at the unit.
The whole city's fouled up. The computer internet is virally infested.
Which explains the traffic.
Intelligence's new body.
It won't stop there.
Cavendish asked me about keepsakes.
Yeah.
And I think of it, there was something.
Yes?
Yeah, but I lost that years ago.
Like what?
Small carving of a yeti, like a chess piece. Tibetan, I think.
Oh, Dad.
There you go.
At last.
Oh, that's horrible.
Brigadier, get back.
You get out of my head.
She's not in your
I've
head.
had enough of your tricks.
She's there.
I was wrong. Please, get away from the lift.
Oh, you didn't really have a
It's
choice.
late for apologies, man.
Release him. Let him go free.
Kate Lethbridge Stewart, isn't it? But Sarah Jane Smith. Hello. Your father said it might be a family affair.
Distract them, Brigadier. This is my fault. If I can shut down the mainframe.
I'm sure we've met before.
I doubt it.
Yeah, they have. Oh. Oh. Let's just weather the world.
Sarah, take this. It's for my father.
I'm a rotten shot. You hang on to
Look,
it.
I don't want to fight. I want my dad back.
Where's the backup gone to?
I'm a rubbish shot. Lady, you shot a box on a pyramid.
All anyone has to do is to pull the plug.
Destroy the generator!
Or Sarah will just push him in.
I'm not defeated. Leave our world alone. It's my world. Go back to hell. You're not wanted here.
So he said it was Victoria's dress. And I said, well, as long as Albert didn't wear it.
And you think it could have been her?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no trace of her. She just vanished into thin air.
Certain people we know make a habit of that.
Do you know, companions used to be something only dowager aunts had.
No, Sarah. It applies to families as well.
This was like the most interesting thing to like watch because, as I say, like I saw it once years ago but recalled nothing. Knowing now that Deborah Watling was actually playing Victoria is hurting my brain slightly. Victoria in this place where she said she felt like she didn't really know where she belonged or if she belonged because, you know, she travelled in time. Where do you belong after that once you're left behind, kind of thing? And then, even though she wanted to stay behind, it must be a difficult thing to process. And then you've got Professor Travers coming back and it being the same guy who played Professor Travers the last time we met him was amazing. That I didn't expect. There wasn't as much Sarah in this that I thought there would be. It was like more Brigadier, which I actually really liked, that he kind of got to shine in this, and it was kind of like his story because we never really got much of that in classic Who. And I love that Jeffrey Beavers was in this. I'm going to put, because I love Jeffrey Beavers and I love that he was in this, and I'm certain he was married to the lady who played Liz Shaw, so that's even like more amazing. The whole concept of this story was a good one though. The fact that we had the Great Intelligence back and, you know, I had devised this other plan through investment, through Victoria, through things her father had left in place way back when. We had so many references to what was happening in London when everybody went missing, you know, the Pat story. And I was thinking watching this, like, is the Brig going to recognise Victoria? Like, is he going to know who she is? And he kind of was like, who are you? Do I know you? But then knew Travers straight away, which was interesting. And I liked that little conversation he had with Sarah at the end, where Sarah like was talking about that callback to Pyramids of Mars when she had the Victorian dress on. That was a nice little touch. And the one thing I found interesting in this the most, though, I think, was Kate. Kate seemed, to me at least, a little bit averse to the type of life that the Brig had and how, like, she very rarely saw him and they didn't live together and she didn't speak to him for years. She didn't speak to her mum for years, which is a sharp contrast to how she is portrayed now, where we see her running unit and looking after all things unit. But in this, she was kind of, it was like she was distanced from it. I'm assuming Doris isn't her mum, because this seems like it was filmed after the series ended but set prior to Battlefield, because he was still at the school in some aspect in this, whereas in Battlefield I think he'd already retired and they were talking about retirement in this. But there was elements of this, like especially with like the classroom, that made me think of School Reunion with all the kids on the computers, and it was just an interesting all-round thing to watch this. I'm kind of like trying to still process a lot of it, but I loved that we had Victoria. That's probably been my favourite thing about this, was Victoria. I loved that. I loved that a lot. I'm going to sign off and say thank you, and I will see you guys later, so thank you.